honored to be here to show you a topic in semantic field. First of all, I want you to enjoy a video and tell me what's the topic that we are going to talk about today.
The test is easy.
So, did you enjoy the video? You can see that there are two main boys here in the video. The first one is a bit of nervous, and the second one is quite confident. And they all said one sentence is, the test is easy. The first one, you can see that it's actually the meaning of the sentence is the test is actually easy. But the second sentence you hear from the second boy, which means that, oh, that boy feels like it's too easy for him to concur with that. And it's actually the topic of our presentation today is about denotation and connotation. So, let's move on to the main part, okay? There are three main parts in my presentations. The first one is definition of denotation and connotation. Then I will give you the distinctions between denotation and connotation. And the last one, the most important part of this video is about denotation and connotation in literature. I will give you two really famous poems. Are you ready? Stay tuned. Now, move to the first part is definition. You can see that denotation is the word's dictionary meaning. You can see it when you look up to the meaning in the dictionary. Why? The connotation is indirect meaning or implied meaning which have emotion when you talk about this kind.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time.
Oh, are you afraid of your weight? So do I. Okay, you can see that in the previous video, we used three main words here. The first one is plump, the second one is overweight, and the last one is fat. And there are actually three main points when we talk about connotation. Okay, let's consider the word plump. When you say that someone is plump, which means that, wow, they are so amazing, they are lovely, and I want to stay with them. It's actually the positive connotation, okay? But when you say that someone is overweight, hey, you are overweight, you need to control your weight and you have to do more exercise, which means that, okay, they are just a bit of overweight and they need to pay more attention to their weight. And it's actually the neutral connotation with no feeling here. But when you say that, hey, why you are so fat these days, it's actually pretty rude because you know what? It makes them feel a bit of hurt here because it's actually the negative connotation which makes all of us feel sad. So it's actually three main parts when we talk about connotation. Okay. Okay, you know that literature plays an important role in my life. It helped me to learn many life lessons and it stay here forever. Okay, it's actually the third part of our presentation today and it is also the last one. It's about denotation and connotation in literature. Okay, so you can see that in Mending Word by Robert Frost, which have a really amazing line, which is good friends make good neighbors. You can see that there are two main meanings here. The first one is denotation meaning, which is about property lines between two neighbors. It's just the property lines without any other emotion or without anything like secondary meaning. But you need to look deeper and see the connotation meanings. It's about boundaries with neighbors. You know that in that time, people don't cooperate with each other very well, and it's actually a poem to show us that the relationship between neighbors is not very good, and they have fences to make sure that every day they have a normal life and they can live somewhere off the beaten track in childhood. To sum up the main points, you can see that denotation is the literal meaning of a word, but connotation is actually the feeling associated with the word, and it's actually the distinction between denotation and connotation. You see that everything has these two sides, and of course a word can also have these two sides, the denotation and connotation. You know that English semantics is such a really amazing, a marvelous subject, and it's telling me a lot of wonderful things about life. And you know that among many wonderful aspects in semantic English, denotation and connotation brings to my mind first, and it's actually a really amazing topic for you to follow. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your listening.